It's Sunday, November 23rd, and as always, I hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my 3 best bets every single day. Yesterday, a 2-in-1 day. The VIP has been going absolutely crazy. Before we get into anything, guys, firstly, go down there, hit a like on this video. Once we hit 30 likes, I will pin an extra bet. And while you're down there, go and comment any picks you like and make sure you subscribe. We hop on here every single day. We don't miss a day and give you guys our best picks in the NBA. We have been super profitable all season long, and we're going to continue doing that. Because what we do specifically good is we find value. Every video I show you which picks are better on Underdog, which picks are better on PrizePicks, and how to be a profitable better betting with some value. I'll show you what I mean by that. Zach Edey over 17.5 points plus rebounds yesterday. This was on PrizePicks. On Underdog, it wasn't even available. Jalen Duren over 19.5 points plus assists. Same thing. It was 19.5 on PrizePicks, 20.5 on Underdog. Both those cash. Konopel under 17.5, it was 17.5 on Underdog, and then it was 16.5 on PrizePicks. Either way, that bet missed, but still a profitable day. We're going to be giving you guys a ton of picks every single day. I'm going to pin an extra bet. I'm going to be finding the value, and I'm going to be making you boys a ton of money. Before we get into the first pick, if you guys are going to do one thing, it's download Sleeper, first link in our description, or just download it from the App Store. What they're doing is they're giving away $20 free, no deposit required. No other sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app is doing this right now. No deposit needed. Use their money. It's literally a no-brainer. Just go out there, make some extra profit, and build it up to maybe a couple $100 if you hit some good picks. Worst case scenario, you don't lose anything. You didn't have to deposit any of your own money. Highly recommend downloading Sleeper. It's the best deposit match. You have to use code BROS, B-R-O-S. Getting into our first pick, I'll show you what I mean by finding value. Going over here, you will see if you search up, what's his name? Bam Adebayo. You'll see his points line on PrizePicks is all the way up to 21. And on Underdog Fantasy, it's at 20.5. I'm going to take the under. So, guys, if he goes out there and lands on 21 on PrizePicks, I'm going to get my money back. This obviously has value on here. But Underdog Fantasy, if he lands on 21, that is a losing bet. Over his last 5 games, you can see Bam has only hit this in one of his 5 games recently, 18 and 20, so right around this line. But recently, Bam Adebayo has not been playing too many minutes. He's coming off an injury, 28, 29. I do expect maybe 30 to 32 minutes in this game, but it's really not a great matchup for him just because if you go over here and look at Bam Adebayo in general, 16, 18, 5, 20, 14, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight against the Heat he's been under. In all these games, he's playing around the minutes we expect. The games before that, 23 and 26, but look at his minutes, 39, 36. I really don't expect Bam to go out here and get those minutes when his last 2 games have been 28 and 29 minutes coming off an injury. The only 2 games he's hitting, he's going way over the minutes line. The games before that, 14, 20, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In his last 10 games, he's been under this in 8 of his last 10, and we're getting some value being able to play this at 21. Really do think it is a good pick. Going over NBA defense against position shows the best and worst matchups in the NBA. Philadelphia is actually a solid matchup. They do give up a good amount of points to centers in general, but Bam is just not getting enough minutes. He's not hitting this. So basically in 8 straight games, he's played under 33 minutes. He's hit the under, and he's going to be playing that probably in this game. There's blowout potential. There's a chance he just doesn't shoot that much. The value is really on the under in this game, and I'm going to take that on PrizePicks. Going over, you will see PrizePicks and Underdog will both also give you free money and free picks when you use code BROS, B-R-O-S. What PrizePicks will give you, deposit any amount onto there. Once you play your first $5 with code BROS, they'll add $50 into your account. So say you put in $30, play your first 5. Now you have $80 to play with for only putting in 30. Underdog will do the same thing, but instead of giving you $50, they'll give you $100. So you get an Underdog. The second thing that's great is they'll give you free picks as well. So if you go on PrizePicks, you'll automatically see you'll have these free picks randomly show up, and they're guaranteed winners just to help you build up your bankroll. Underdog Fantasy will give you one automatically when you sign up with code BROS. Sleeper has this as well, an automatic free pick to just double your money right away. What I tell you guys is the more apps you're on directly correlates the more profitable you are going to be betting, because you can take advantage of 3 times as many free scores. Imagine one day PrizePicks has this and you're a PrizePicks tuner, you're going to be making free money. But now imagine you get on all 3 of these apps, you make triple as much free profit. The more apps you're on, the more money you're going to make, and that's why we have a code BROS with all these. Make sure you guys get those deposit matches, make sure you guys are able to play those free picks, make sure you guys can go over and line shop and find the best values. Going over here, we'll see my second favorite pick. Not favorite pick, just my second bet of the day. VJ Edgecombe, 25 PRAs on PrizePicks. Go over to Underdog Fantasy. We can take this at 24.5. So looking at VJ, in his last 5 games in general, we've seen he pushed, over, under. But think about it, guys. 25 is not a push on Underdog. If we take this 24.5, he's actually hit in 4 straight games. VJ Edgecombe is a player in general, averaging 25.6 PRAs over this line. Even with Paul George back, he's playing his minutes, he's getting his shots. We have no Joel Embiid in this matchup. I really think that is important just because Maxi's obviously a big scorer. Edgecombe's a rookie. They're going to want to go out there and him play really well. Paul George kind of an aging player. I think VJ has a good game hitting this in 4 straight. If we go over to his game log, we see he has actually not yet played Miami. If we go over to NBA defense against position, we got small forwards here. Miami actually gives up the 6th most points to small forwards. The rebound, 7.64, which is kind of middle of the pack. And then the assists, kind of middle of the pack as well. But the thing is, by far in a PRA line, the thing that matters most is the points. We're getting this value. We're getting it at 24.5, and I'm not surprised PrizePicks raises up to 25 because he just landed on 25, so they're going to hedge their bets. But if you're on Underdog, you're going to see the VJ Edgecombe pick is a lot better. If you're on PrizePicks, you're going to see the Bam Adebayo pick is a lot better, and that's where you really find this value. VJ Edgecombe is a player shooting a good amount of shots, 14, 20, 13, 15. If he gets 13 plus shot attempts like he has in 4 straight games, I'm very confident he hits this over. He has some free throw potential. He shoots a good amount of 3-pointers. The Heat have not been good at guarding small forwards just in general this season. 4 straight games, absolutely love that for VJ Edgecombe. But for big number 3, guys, the VIP, a 7-0 run a couple days ago. I don't exactly have results yet for yesterday, but we have been cashing on here all season long. In the WNBA, we were insane on here, hitting so many 4-0 days, making you boys so much profit. So what I'll do on here is I'll send out 4 bets to the premium subscribers. We're all cashing out heavy, but for free, I'll give out one of those 4 picks for anyone who wants it. Really a no-brainer. Go to the Winible. It'll be second link in our description. You'll see the Winible. Click that, and this is what it'll bring you to. Here's the free plan. Every single person watching this, at least go and get on the free plan. Get an extra 1 best bet every single day. As you saw, like I showed you, we give you massive word write-ups on why we like these bets, and they've been hitting at around a 70% rate, but I highly recommend getting the 7-day pass or the month pass because this will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month is straight profit. We have been super duper profitable. We make this as cheap as possible just because we want a whole group of guys all cashing out together. We want as many of you on here as possible. A big group. I want all of us cashing out. I want a big community. And that's what we're doing on Winible. Second link in the description where you get those 4 extra best bets every single day. Hopping back over here, we will see my last pick is going over to Devin Booker. They just changed it to 30.5 points. PrizePicks also has this at 30.5. It just was at 29.5. So that's good. I actually want to take this under. Looking at Devin Booker over his last 5 games. So obviously PrizePicks is being a little bit smart to this because over his last 5 games, he's actually been over in 4 of his last 5, 16, 19, 27, 33, 26. To ask a guy to go out there and get 31 points, it's just such a tough ask. Obviously Booker's a guy that can do it, but I really don't want to bet it. I would way rather bet against it because there's foul trouble. There's a bad shooting game. There's a blowout. The Suns are a terrible team. Very well could blow out. You have the Spurs who are a team that can explode and have good games. And if we go over to Devin Booker in general, against the Spurs. Look at this. Under. 4 straight games under. Then at a big explosion game over, then over and then under. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 of his last 8 games he's been under. The Suns are a bad team this year in general, so there's just so much blowout potential. Go to NBA defense against position. You will see the Spurs are actually very tough at guarding shooting guards. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th toughest matchup in the NBA against shooting guards. Just in general, like I showed you guys, 4 of his last 5 games only averaging 24.2 points. When you're getting this at 30.5, I really do think there is value there. If we just look at his PRAs, you're getting 42.5 PRAs. Here on PrizePicks, you're getting 42.5. So you're getting the same PRA line, but you're getting a whole different points line. That's why it's always important to get on multiple apps. Find the value, find where these picks are truly going to be profitable because that little 1 point difference could honestly make all the difference. So many times players land right on the hook. So many times players are just 1 point away from going over or going under. So if you're on the right app, it's going to make you profitable, and that could be worth hundreds of dollars if you're playing a massive parlay. Another pick I'll show you guys just that I looked at is James Harden. You can see his points on PrizePicks is 23.5. And his points on Underdog Fantasy has gone at 24.5. So you're getting a whole point difference. The thing weird about PrizePicks, 4,500 people are playing this. If you don't know, Kawhi Leonard might be back, and Harden is coming off an absolute explosion for 55 points. Hit this in 5 straight games. if so many people are playing it and it's on a double header, it's kind of sus their line is 1 point lower. I'm not going to touch it, but I honestly wouldn't even hate leaning that under 24.5 points with Kawhi back and him coming off a double header where he scored 55 points. He tied his career high for points in a quarter with 27. He was balling out. I think he's kind of due for a bad game, but we're not going to make that official pick. We're going to have VJ Edgecombe, Devin Booker, and Bam Adebayo, all with different lines on PrizePicks and Underdog. I'm showing you guys how you be profitable. The VIP will be second link in the description. Go and sign up for that. Go and join PrizePicks and Underdog for those free money and the free picks. But if you're going to do one thing, if you're going to take one thing away from this video, it's literally their sleeper is handing you a $20 bill, not making you put any money into your account. Take that money, download the app, use code BROS, and build that $20. It's basically like a side hustle. Build that up into maybe a couple $100 with some profitable picks. No risk, no skin off your own back. It's an absolute no-brainer. Sleeper will have different lines as well. Thank you boys for watching. We've been cashing out. I'm hoping we go 3-0. I really do like these picks. I could see a 3-0 day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.